This is the story of a crime so horrific, its details challenge comprehension. It involves a man named Ian Edard Kroe. Kroe is 57 years old. His victim was a 74-year-old woman. The legal outcome reflects the extreme nature of his actions. Ian Edard Kroe was sentenced to 394 years to life in prison. He was convicted of 33 felonies. These crimes included repeated rape, torture, and imprisonment. The victim's ordeal lasted for 2 agonizing years. This case stands as a stark reminder of the depths of human cruelty. Please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. The relationship between Kroe and the victim began in 2016. It started innocently enough, as a friendship. The victim had a prior connection to Kroe. She was a former friend of his mother. Following his mother's death, the victim reached out. She offered her condolences to Kroe. At the time, Kroe was living in Minnesota. The victim was living in New Mexico. Kroe subsequently flew to New Mexico. From there, their interaction escalated. They began a cross-country road trip together. This journey marked the beginning of a dangerous shift in their dynamic. During the road trip, Kroe began to exert control. He systematically gained control of the woman's finances. This was a critical step in isolating her. He actively isolated her from her support system. The period of true captivity began in August 2020. Kroe held the victim captive in a hotel room. The location was Belmont, California. This single hotel room became her prison. Her captivity in the hotel lasted for 2 years. During this time, the victim endured horrific abuse. This abuse included repeated rape and forced sexual acts. Kroe controlled every aspect of her life. He enforced his control through terror. Kroe threatened to kill or torture her if she attempted escape. These threats were constant, creating an environment of perpetual fear. Despite the unimaginable conditions, the victim displayed remarkable resilience. She refused to surrender completely. She secretly contacted a friend. The contact was made via social media. This friend was living in Berkeley, California. The victim's secret message was a desperate plea for help. This message ultimately led to her rescue. The rescue occurred in August 2022. Police located her in the hotel room. She was found naked, bruised, and with a broken finger. Her physical state was a testament to the brutality she had suffered. Following his arrest, Kroe attempted to delay legal proceedings. These attempts included faking illnesses. He sought to avoid accountability for his crimes. However, his attempts were ultimately unsuccessful. The legal process moved forward. The district attorney described the case as unprecedented. It highlighted the shocking transformation from friendship to brutal violence. The victim herself spoke at sentencing. She stated she survived beyond all odds. Her words underscored her incredible strength. This case serves as a stark reminder of the devastating impact of abuse. It underscores the importance of recognizing signs of manipulation and control. The initial contact seemed harmless. A former friend of his mother offering condolences. Kroe was in Minnesota, the victim in New Mexico. A simple connection after a loss. Kroe flew to New Mexico. This was the first physical step towards the victim. They decided to take a cross-country road trip. What seemed like an adventure became the path to imprisonment. The journey itself became the mechanism of control. Kroe began subtly, then overtly. He took over her finances. He isolated her from everyone she knew. Her bank accounts were emptied. Her ability to return home was removed. The road trip ended, but her freedom did not return. The destination became a cage, a hotel room in Belmont, California. This room was not a temporary stop. It became her world for 2 years. From August 2020 to August 2022, 2 years of confinement, 2 years of terror. The hotel room was the site of unimaginable suffering. The abuse was relentless. Repeated rape was a constant horror. Forced sexual acts were part of her daily reality. Kroe controlled her body and her environment. His threats were the walls of her prison. Threats to kill her, threats to torture her further. These words kept her compliant through fear. Even in the depths of despair, a spark of resistance remained. The victim, despite her age and physical state, found a way. She used social media. She managed to secretly contact a friend. This friend was located in Berkeley. The message was sent under extreme duress. It was a cry for help from a hidden place. The friend understood the gravity. They acted quickly. The message reached law enforcement. They located the hotel room in Belmont. In August 2022, the door was opened. The victim was found inside. Her condition was shocking. She was naked, bruised, and injured. A broken finger was among her injuries. The physical evidence corroborated her story of abuse. Kroe was apprehended at the scene. The 2-year nightmare was over. The victim was finally safe, but the trauma remained. The rescue was just the first step in a long recovery. Once in custody, Kroe continued his manipulative behavior. He attempted to delay the legal process. His tactics included faking illnesses. He sought to avoid facing trial. These ploys were transparent. They were ultimately unsuccessful. The justice system proceeded. Kroe would have to answer for his crimes. The evidence was overwhelming. The victim's testimony was powerful. The physical findings supported her account. Kroe's defense had little ground. The district attorney commented on the case's uniqueness. They described it as unprecedented. The transformation from a seemingly benign friendship to brutal violence was shocking. It highlighted how quickly trust can be exploited, how vulnerability can be targeted, how control can escalate into extreme abuse. The case defied typical patterns. The level of sustained torture and imprisonment was rare, especially involving individuals who knew each other. The hotel room setting added another layer of isolation. At Kroe's sentencing, the victim spoke. Her statement was a testament to her strength. She told the court she survived beyond all odds. Her words carried immense weight. She described the horrors she endured, the physical pain, the psychological torment. Her survival was a miracle. Her testimony ensured Kroe faced the maximum penalty. Her voice gave power to her experience. It highlighted the resilience of the human spirit. Even after 2 years of torture, she stood and spoke truth to power. The Ian Edard Kroe case offers critical lessons. It is a stark reminder of the reality of abuse. It shows that abuse can happen to anyone, regardless of age. It underscores the importance of recognizing signs of manipulation, isolation from friends and family, control over finances, threats and intimidation. These are red flags. It highlights the vulnerability of older adults. They can be targets for exploitation and abuse. Trust can be weaponized against them. Awareness is crucial for prevention. The case also demonstrates the power of resilience. The victim's secret message saved her life. It shows that even in the darkest situations, escape is possible. Support systems are vital. Law enforcement response was critical. The friend's quick action was essential. The investigation and prosecution were thorough. Justice was served, reflecting the severity of the crimes. The 394-year sentence sends a clear message. Crimes of this nature will be met with severe consequences. It acknowledges the lifetime of damage inflicted. This case serves as a case study for law enforcement on identifying hidden abuse, for legal professionals on prosecuting complex cases. For the public, it is a cautionary tale. Be aware of who enters your life. Be vigilant for signs of control in relationships. Trust your instincts. The story of the woman held captive in a hotel for 2 years is horrifying, but it is also a story of survival, a testament to the strength required to endure the unimaginable, and a reminder that even a small act of defiance can lead to freedom.